It's getting a little chilly in here.
Yeah, I have actually never really seen you wear anything but a t-shirt. As weird as it is.
I live in a t-shirt and jeans. That is pretty much the way I live.
Yeah, but it suits you really well.
So this is a hoodie that is from a company, Aviation. I can't remember.
It's cool. It's a good hoodie.
It's something.
It's nice.
It's a California brand. I'll tell you, it is. They're located in Los Angeles. Like what is that? Aviator. I forget.
It's retro. It's
anyway,
nice.
I love these things. It's I forget the name. I'm gonna have to look. Now it's gonna bother me. If I don't look right now, it's gonna bother me the whole podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I want to give them a shout out because they are the coolest hoodies. Aviator Nation.
Aviator Nation. Shout out Aviator Nation.
I saw Adam Sandler wearing one the other day. He was wearing
That is something he would wear.
I think he wears them a lot. And then I thought, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing that I have similar fashion taste to.
You don't like Adam Sandler?
No, I love him. But, I mean, he's very dad. He's kind of, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You see that? Have you ever seen...
I can see what you mean.
Have you ever seen Happy Gilmore?
Yes.
You have seen
it. The golf.
Yeah.
I watched it on the airplane because I had nothing to do. And
Why did you choose it? Like, because, I mean, when you're looking at an airplane, like, list of movies.
That's an interesting topic. What makes you choose the movies?
Thank you. I'm in radio.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I actually, because I'm trying to think about what made me choose that movie.
Yeah, what was it? Because you have so many options now.
Yeah, because there's so... I think I had heard the name Gilmore before, and I was like, ooh, Gilmore.
Okay,
I
love that you've watched it because that's probably from '96, maybe.
So good.
And it is good, right?
Yeah,
it's such a guy movie, but it's about a hockey player. He's washed up. He needs to make money to buy back his grandma's house, I think.
Yeah.
And so he decides to give golf a try, and he's got this really powerful swing. But it's really unorthodox. It's just the most crazy, like he backs up a few meters off the tee and then runs to the tee and whoosh, and it turns out he can really hit hard, but he can't putt, and it's a whole thing. He ends up on the pro tour. It's pretty crazy. It's getting a sequel. Do you know it's getting a sequel?
I didn't.
Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out on Netflix very soon.
Oh, nice.
I'm a little concerned that it's direct to Netflix because a lot of things that go direct to Netflix are not great, but. I'm hoping it'll be decent. I don't know if it'll be any good, but yeah, there you go. And Bad Bunny's in it, if that helps. I think Bad Bunny is his caddy.
Girls are gonna love that, because.
Why? Oh, because Bad Bunny. Yeah,
it's Bad Bunny. I mean, he did a Calvin Klein commercial.
I've seen more of Bad Bunny than I ever planned on seeing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's too much.
But yeah, Happy Gilmore. I did not expect, because you don't watch a lot of movies and TV shows. So
I don't. I really don't.
I'm trying to get you more involved in. I bet if I list, let me get the list. I'm gonna say, let's see, the top 10 movies of all time.
Ooh.
Now a lot of these will be super old, and I don't. Okay, I'm gonna get a list. Give me the top 10 movies of all time according to critics, and then the top 10 movies of all time according to box office. So this is going to be a list of obviously critical favorites, but then it's also going to be the ones that made the most money.
Right, okay.
I want to see how many of these you got right. And I didn't plan on this. I didn't plan.
I also want to see the ones, like maybe if those are going to be really old, like maybe from the year 1990 and above. Or the year 2000 and above.
Critically, I got to redo the critical ones because it's giving me stuff from every country in the world. And some of these, I don't know. And it's also...
Oh, you go Bollywood. Bollywood's massive, right?
I know I'm not saying you shouldn't watch Bollywood. I have, but the language barrier and stuff, sometimes it's difficult. I've done Bollywood movies, some that I've really enjoyed.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend, she was from India, and she kind of opened the door for me for that. But sometimes the language barrier was so much that it was difficult for me to concentrate on what was happening while I'm reading, the translation. And sometimes there was no translation. I went to one movie, no translation. I literally sat in because I think a relative of hers actually was the director of this movie. And so I just went, and she knew. And so she's whispering to me, he told her he loves her, or something, and
That's cute,
it's super cute. I felt bad for everybody else in the cinema because I was the dumb white guy that had to get the translation. But yeah. It's a thing. If you try to do it, it's really rewarding, but sometimes I don't want to think. That's a lot of thinking.
Yeah, it's a lot of reading.
Okay, I'm not going to even do the critical. Okay, here's the ones that I know from the critical ones. Some of them I don't even know. 1958 Vertigo. Have you ever heard of the name Alfred Hitchcock?
Yep.
He's a director. Do you know anything about him?
I know Alfred Hitchcock from the Eminem album.
What's he look like?
I don't know.
Because you only know
I
him
just heard
from
his voice.
Right. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like he was part of an album that
He was a reference in a reference in an Eminem song, maybe.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that it?
For the whole album, they kept going back to him.
I wonder what he rhymed Hitchcock with.
But like they just use his voice. I'm Alfred Hitchcock.
Citizen Kane. Have you ever heard of Citizen Kane?
No.
See, you don't need to watch any of these. Citizen Kane was probably, I think it was the first film that used, I want to say, multiple camera angles or something. I don't know. It was very revolutionary.
Bit of a breakthrough.
It was very revolutionary, but
Okay.
now you'd see it and you'd be like, why is this such a big deal? Because the way film was made, way films were made were never made that way before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any of these that you need to watch. 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Give me like a boom, 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 and then I'll let you know when I hear one.
Okay, the first one I've never heard of because it's in French. I'm going to skip that one.
Wait, say it. I've watched French movies before.
Jean Dielman,
No.
23 Quai du Commerce,
Du commerce. No.
1080 Bruxelles. It's an address.
Yeah.
And that's the name of the film. It's from
idea.
1975. That's the number one critically acclaimed movie worldwide.
Wow.
I've never heard of it.
I gotta watch it then.
Nah, pass, hard pass. Vertigo, Citizen Kane, Tokyo Story,
No.
In the Mood for Love,
Wow. No.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Never watched any of those.
But you've heard of it?
No.
You've never heard of that? It's Stanley Kubrick. It's science fiction. I wouldn't tell you to watch it.
Let's see box office because at least let me feel good about myself or something.
Beau Travail from 1998. That sounds French as well.
Beau Travail.
Mulholland Drive.
No.
See, I have actually seen that. I've seen a couple of these. I've seen Vertigo. I've seen Citizen Kane. Pass. 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Is this box? This is the one you just said, right?
Yeah. I've seen the ones I've seen. Mulholland Drive actually was solid, but it's super dramatic, and I don't know. Man with a Movie Camera, 1929. That sounds like one of those things where they're saying it's great because this is revolutionary. And 1952, Singing in the Rain. Heard of that?
I heard about it because Chris was promoting it on the radio.
In the Rain.
I remember Chris was promoting it on the radio because there was something happening here with that.
There was a live production of Singing in the Rain. Yeah. Very famous. Don't watch it. It's also kind of a musical.
Yeah.
I do love old movies. I really enjoy it because it's like watching a window to the past. It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
Here are the movies, and all of these you'll know, or at least have heard of. Let's see how many of these you've seen.
Okay.
Number 10. Jurassic Park.
No.
You've never seen Jurassic Park?
I've seen clips.
Dude.
I haven't sat down and just watched it.
Dude.
I know. Look, you're gonna hate me. Brent, you're gonna hate my guts by the end of this list.
No, I don't hate your guts. I won't. I'm just surprised.
But you'll be very surprised. What's the next one?
One of these you're gonna have to watch.
Yeah.
By the end of our vacation, which is soon.
Yeah, fair.
You're gonna have to watch these over vacation.
Okay.
And maybe two. I don't know. I'm very shocked.
You give me one of those that you think I have to watch.
Jurassic Park. I will tell you, Jurassic Park is so good.
Like I know the clips. Like I know that famous clip of the girl going, and she looks to her right, and then like the meme is that they put something stupid.
Yes, you know it from memes.
Yeah,
Dude,
but I know
you're so 20. You're so 20.
It's just dinosaurs.
When you look, first of all, I'm offended because I love dinosaurs. I think it's
I love
fascinating.
dinosaurs too, but like it's just. Okay.
What? It's just what? You love dinosaurs, but what?
Fine, you're right. I'm not gonna.
It's like when people say,
I'm digging my own hole.
Well, I have black friends, but.
Okay, now.
What did you just say about dinosaurs?
I just. How are they gonna make a dinosaur movie interesting?
Oh my gosh! Stop talking! Wow.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'm being really silly.
No, not at all. The thing about Jurassic Park is, it is 31 years old now, and it holds up. And I want to know from your eyes.
Yeah.
I want to know how it looks to you. Don't watch it on a plane. You need to watch it on a screen.
But then it's
not on a laptop.
Okay, fine.
Listen to me.
Okay, fine.
You can't watch it on a laptop. You need to find a good copy of it somewhere. I'm sure it's on one of the streaming platforms.
Let's watch it together.
I'll watch it. Come on over sometime. Let's watch Jurassic Park.
I'm in.
Okay?
I'm in.
Oh, look at me. This is what I'm getting myself into.
He's not my dad, by the way.
It holds up really well despite the fact that it's 31 years. The CGI and stuff, I feel like it's almost a perfect movie. It's almost a perfect movie.
Really?
Yeah.
You saying almost perfect?
With writing, acting, with CGI, story, everything's great.
Okay, you know what? I take it back. I'm gonna watch it before I judge it.
You know the director?
Is it Steven Spielberg?
It is.
I'm just guessing that because he's
You're
the famous
so good.
one.
And he's probably the greatest Hollywood director of all time. I'll say.
Okay, done. I'll watch it.
He
Probably
he
by the
has
end of this
almost
list.
he has a nearly undefeated record. He has a couple of movies that he did that are not the best, but he's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to consider. You have to watch
Okay,
Jurassic
I'm not
Park.
going to say I'm going to watch it yet because I'm picking one movie out of this 10 movies.
All right. Inside Out 2. No. Did you see the first one?
No.
I'm not going to say you have to watch this, but it is good. Both of them are good.
Cartoon movies, like I just pass.
Do we still call them cartoons? Is that what we say? That's such an athlete's thing to say. Athletes always say, "Oh, I'm not watching a cartoon."
By the way, like even people, my friends hate me when I say I don't watch anime because it's cartoons for adults. I say that and they hate me for it, and because I know that's
Again, I don't hate you.
I know, but I get like I just feel in this department of human life, I'm so unrelatable, and I
don't think you're unrelatable.
No, because
You're 20.
I mean, yeah, but like all my friends have watched like those movies. All my friends have seen anime. Like I don't know. I can't get myself to. Maybe it's TikTok brain. I think it's TikTok brain. I can't focus for more than 10
You do
minutes.
what you want to do. You want to call it a cartoon, you call it a cartoon. Would you call like something like Toy Story a cartoon?
Yes.
Okay. It's animation.
Fair enough.
Okay, because a cartoon implies, I don't know, like the Bugs Bunny, those those are cartoons to me. Looney Tunes are cartoons.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Would you call Lion King, the old school Lion King, a cartoon? It's a cartoon.
Now that you're saying animations, I'd use that word.
It's like
more.
an animation.
I'd use that more. Yeah.
I'm just saying. You're gonna annoy people.
I will. Exactly.
If you say I'm not watching a cartoon.
Yeah. Yeah, not true.
Inside Out though is good, solid. Both of them are really good with a great lesson. It's something that you see things from different perspectives after you watch something like that. But I'm not going to say you have to watch that. But Jurassic Park, dude. Have you heard of this movie? And this is not one I've not seen this. Shoutout.
No.
It's a Chinese movie. It is one of the It's the number.
Seen it?
No, it's the number one movie in the box office in 2025 right now. It's in cinemas right now in China. It's the biggest thing. I couldn't tell you anything about the plot. It's a sequel, but it is the biggest movie of 2025, and currently it's at the number 8 position. It's earned $1.9 billion US. I think in the United States alone, it only made like $16 million. 16. That's it. Everything's from China because it's a movie made in China, and it is massive. I think it would be funny if you watched Shoutout, but I'm not going to make you because I have no idea. Spider-Man No Way Home. Have you watched any Spider-Man films?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they are fantastic.
Oh, you like them?
I really like them. I'm not a fan of recent superhero movies.
Okay.
Whenever I've seen them at the cinemas with friends, you're gonna hate me. I wanted to get out.
I don't hate you. You just didn't like it. It's not your thing.
I just wanted to get out after 30 minutes.
You're like nerds. These are nerds. These people are just nerds watching this. That's
No.
me. It's me. You can say it.
It's not nerds.
Yeah.
It's just I am not so invested. The last time I really enjoyed a superhero movie was Venom. I loved
Solid.
it.
And
that's because Eminem had a song in
that's
it.
And really?
I enjoyed the ending and the beginning of the songs being part of it.
Wow.
And then it was also like
Hitchcock and Venom. I never saw the intersection of Hitchcock and Venom, but you just gave it to me.
And then also I love Tom Hardy. I think he's awesome. I love him. So like he was the actor. I think he's fantastic. But then I watched this first Spider-Man. I watched the second one. And then I never watched any more Spider-Man. I watched the first Iron Man, and then I didn't
2008. You watched the first one. It's called Iron Man. Yeah.
The first.
And you didn't like that.
I loved it.
Oh, you loved it.
Yeah, but then everything sort of after that. I mean, there are a few exceptions. I just couldn't just sit and watch it.
That opened the door for everything else.
Yeah.
Iron Man paved the way.
Iron Man was I thought it was like before.
No.
Okay.
Iron Man. It wasn't the first superhero film, but it was the first one to start the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, great.
And it wasn't even owned by Disney then. It was its own. It was Marvel. Marvel. I forget. Actually, now I think it was Paramount. Was it Paramount? Whoever it was, Disney bought everything from Marvel, and it became a Disney product later.
Right.
But that Iron Man started it, and then there was Iron Man 2, and there was Captain America. I mean, and then you moved into the Avengers and stuff. Everything started right there with Robert Downey Jr. in that cave making that iron suit.
Such a good movie. And then the Arabic there was like I just felt like that they did it so perfectly.
They did.
You know, like I really liked it.
One of the best Marvel films.
Yeah.
So is it the best? I don't know.
I don't even. Is it on the list? Or no?
It is not. It is not one of the top 10 money makers of all time. And we're talking crazy money.
But I didn't watch No Way Home.
But the next one, number 6, is Avengers: Infinity War. That's the second Avengers movie.
I watched that and I didn't finish it. I watched like an hour and 45 minutes of it. It was like 3 hours long.
Are you sure you're talking about that? Or are you not talking about Endgame?
Oh, no, I watched Endgame. I didn't watch Infinity War.
Infinity War was one of the other Avengers.
I didn't watch Infinity War.
So you have Avengers, the first one, Avengers: Age of Ultron. I'm not sure which came first. Avengers: Infinity War. And then you have Avengers: Endgame, part 1 and part 2.
60% of that.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't watch part 2. I watched
Endgame was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw the plot and I was like, okay, it's pretty cool. And then like an hour and 40 minutes in, I'm like, yeah, I'd rather go to sleep.
Black Panther? Did you watch Black?
No, I didn't.
One of the best Marvel films again.
Yeah, I probably should watch it. But I remember how much hype there was, and I was in school, and
so
I just
when there's hype, you're not in. You go against hype.
That's why I'm in crypto. Okay, so
Number 5, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Now this is one of the newer Star Wars films. The Force Awakens.
I never watched any Star Wars movie in my life.
Yeah.
It's funny because
nerds again. It's nerds, right?
This is I'm Not Your Dad. Right? I am your father.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Sort of like I probably should watch it.
Your
for the
dad
culture.
is your actual dad.
Huh?
Is he into Star Wars? Your actual dad?
Oh, my dad. No. I don't know anyone in my family that watches Star Wars.
Okay.
Except probably my cousin in Australia. He probably watches it. But it's funny because I am your father, right? And this podcast is called I'm Not Your Dad. So for the culture, I probably should watch the first one.
I am a huge Star Wars fan.
I know. I
do love it. But no, the thing is, I don't know that I would recommend it.
Oh.
Because the first one came out. You know what year the first one came out? Let's test your knowledge. Star Wars knowledge. This will be fun and boring for anybody who doesn't care.
I'm going to get in between 5 years. It is 1989.
No. The first Star Wars came out in 1977.
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not watching it. Yeah, no way I'm watching it.
No, wait. Why is that? Why do you say
I'm not? Black and white, probably?
No. What are you talking about? Black and white.
Is it? It's not?
No. When do you think black and white movies stopped?
Probably now that with that reaction, I would go like 20 years back. I was guessing probably like 1970 it stopped.
70.
But now I'm going to say 50.
Okay. I would say 1960s, pretty much all black and white ended.
But
what's funny is there are some TV shows, and again, I wasn't alive then, but I'm not that old, but there are some shows that started in black and white and ended in color because they were like in that transition period.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But why would you? But that is pretty cool.
Let me see. I can probably name some. Have you ever seen reruns of Gilligan's Island by any chance?
No.
Yeah. Do you know what that's about?
No.
Just sit right back and hear a tale of a fateful ship. Okay. How about the Brady Bunch?
No.
Really? You've never heard of the Brady Bunch?
I'm so uncultured.
No. It's just what you were exposed to. You've never been exposed to this. For me, coming home from school, I'd watch cartoons. They were actual cartoons like Transformers, He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Have you heard of those?
No.
You've never heard of Transformers?
Oh, Transformers?
Masters of the Universe, He-Man?
Yeah, actually.
Thundercats?
No,
lost him.
Transformers, I only know, by the way, from one of the movies. I never watched it though, okay. and I watched an animation.
I'm not surprised because these are from the 80s. This stuff is from the 80s, but
I
Transformers still exists.
I know, and I saw you interview those two legends that had those crazy voices, and that was amazing. And I saw your video of you buying those big toys.
Yeah, I did. That was one of my favorite moments ever. The voices, the guys. Frank Weller is Megatron, and Optimus Prime is Peter. Why is it? No. Why is it's left me right now. It left my brain. Peter.
I know how much you love them.
I do. I keep wanting to say Peter Weller, but he's the RoboCop actor. Now I have to look it up. I can't believe Peter Cullen. How can I forget that? Peter Cullen. He's still alive. They're like, I think one's more than 80. I think Peter Cullen is like over 80, still out there doing voices and stuff, which is great. He's still Optimus Prime. Wow. He still does it for the movies and stuff. And then Frank Welker is like in his late 70s. I've lost everyone at this point talking about this geek stuff. But when I say, I'll go back to this, Star Wars is so big for a certain segment of the population, especially Americans, some British people, and then I think internationally it kind of loses a lot of people because it wasn't as big of a deal internationally when it first came out. Those first 3 movies are so good, though. They're so much fun. But now, what is it? Almost 50 years after the fact. I mean, in 2 years, it's going to be 50 years since the first one came out. Even for me now, a 50-year-old movie, that is old. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. But because I got it after, I never saw them in the cinemas. I saw them later, but I loved them because as a kid, come on, robots, space, ships, flying, I'm in. Laser swords, what?
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, 50 years ago, I see it. Makes sense.
They look good now, and one of the reasons they look good now, one, they've been cleaned up a lot. They've actually been, they've cleaned up like back in the day, they didn't use the best film quality, and now we can go back and clean them up and make them look pretty.
Right.
George Lucas, the creator, actually in the late 90s, early 2000s, he came out with special editions where he added footage, which was so dumb. And a lot of people don't consider that like the real thing.
The real one?
Because he actually went back and added some of the stuff he wanted to add in the beginning, but he should have never done that. Because, I mean, why ruin something that kids have such good memories about, right? Yeah, anyway, so
what should I watch out of that list? What movie should I watch?
It's definitely Jurassic Park.
Okay, Jurassic Park.
I'm not done. I didn't mean for this list to command this whole podcast, but the other ones were Titanic. Have you seen Titanic?
Probably like half of it.
Titanic also holds up very well. James Cameron, director, so good.
I saw half of it, I think. It was a good movie.
You watched the build up to the sinking.
I didn't watch the sinking.
You didn't get to the sinking because the first half is all like love story. You watched you only got through the love story.
Yeah, I just fell asleep.
Wow.
I just fell asleep. I just forgot to finish it. So I'm
okay,
finish it
we might have to put that on the list. You must watch. It's so good, and it holds up again. And a lot of things. There are some movies that will hold up really well because they are period pieces. You know what I mean?
I am down to watch it.
You know what I mean when I say period pieces?
Like they're so good.
It takes place in a period of time.
Oh right, yeah, that was right. That was
Which one?
1912.
Talking about Titanic. Yeah, it's very good.
Is it 1912?
I think it's 1912.
Yeah, I remember from history class.
Yeah. I like it.
I love it. And geography. Test me. Give me the capital. Give me a country. I'll tell you the capital. Give me a country. I'll tell you the capital.
Djibouti.
Never mind.
I just wanted to say Djibouti. Avatar.
No, I haven't watched that.
Also,
but I like the
James
haircut.
Cameron.
I want to try that one day. The arrow.
Yeah. Also, James Cameron film. In fact, Avatar.
He's a director, huh?
Avatar: The Way of the Water is number 3, which is the sequel. It's crazy that made that much money. The sequel made number 3 all time, which is wild to me. I have not seen the sequel. I loved the first one. I thought it was great. Did I think it was like the best film ever? No.
Animation, right?
Half and half. Live action. Half. When this one, I would not call it live. I wouldn't call it animation. I call it CGI. There's a difference. Yeah. There's a bit of a difference,
Yeah.
Something can be computer animated,
but it doesn't seem animated.
Right. Like it's supposed to look real. It's supposed to be something that's happening in real life, even though it's all CGI.
Yeah.
There's a gray area there between CGI and animation, I think. And Avatar is number 1, but number 2 is Avengers Endgame, which we talked about, which you fell asleep in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say
I've fell asleep through half of those, like 3 of those. I fell asleep.
I'm gonna take one off of this list.
Okay.
And I'm going to take one off of my personal list because I bet you haven't seen it either. So Jurassic Park is a must.
Okay.
You have to watch it.
Is it on Netflix?
Make sure you get a good nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I want you to get through the whole thing.
Is it long? Is it like 2 hours? 2 hours.
It's probably 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay, great. I'll do it.
But it's like a perfect movie.
Yeah.
Dude. And then the other one, I'm going to guess you haven't seen, and I'm going to not be offended when you tell me you haven't seen it because, again, you're 20. One of my, what do I want you to see? Okay. One of my all-time favorites. It's probably my number 2 favorite movie of all time. Do I want you to watch my favorite movie of all time? I'll give you the choice. All right. So it's either Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is my favorite, Indiana Jones. It's Harrison Ford.
Okay.
The first
Indiana
film.
Jones. Okay.
Okay. It's a period piece. It holds up very well because when it's a period piece, it's supposed to be in the 1930s.
Yeah.
Early 40s or late 30s, early 40s. When it's a period piece like that, technology doesn't matter. It's not like you're going to see something that is like, oh my gosh, they're using, now when you see old phones, mobile phones, like, wow, I can tell, this is something that was filmed in the 90s or whatever, right? But if it's something that takes place in the 20s or 30s, I think it was in the 1930s, you'll be like, oh, this takes place in the 30s. So it doesn't matter that it's aged because it's supposed to, right?
True.
Okay,
True.
so it holds up extremely well.
And that's the one of them.
Indiana Jones is just the coolest character as well. I wanted him to be my dad. The other one is Shawshank Redemption. Seen it? Heard of it?
No. I'll watch Indiana Jones. Because I think out of respect for you, I should watch it too. Because I know how much you love him.
I like that.
So when you bring it up in a conversation, at least I'll kind of have more of a understanding.
And guess who directed it?
Harrison Ford. He's the actor, right?
He's the actor.
Steven Spielberg?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
oh wow, okay.
So it's gonna be a Spielberg holiday for you.
Yeah. Yeah, can I watch in the airplane? Can I watch in the airplane,
No,
please?
no.
Really?
No, neither one. I want you to get that sound. I want you to get the experience of, you can't watch it in the cinema anymore, but I want you to have a
No,
big
I'll
screen.
put on the big TV.
Yeah.
And I'll just get popcorn.
Yep.
And I'll
Maybe,
get some
I don't know,
snacks.
maybe you should come over.
Yeah, hey, I'm not saying I'm actually in. I'm in.
Huh.
I'm in. Yeah,
I
yeah.
might think about
We
that.
can set that up if you want. Yeah,
All right.
I'm in.
All right. Is there anything else? I have dominated this with,
Well,
you can
this is
tell.
gonna be a quick one.
You can tell this is a holiday episode.
It is.
We're on vacation right now, but I wanted you to have something to listen to, and I apologize if it's super bad and this isn't entertaining.
I think it's cool. I think we're just boys having a chat.
Next week I have a huge idea. When we're back from holiday, I have a huge idea. It's something that it'll take us all around the country. And I feel like
It'll take us around the country.
yeah, and I feel like, and it's such a good idea. It's such a good idea. And I feel like I want to see if I might even be able to get it sponsored. Because especially since it's going to be all over the country. But I bet it gets on some other form of media. I bet people talk about this. I bet this gets talked about.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sounds very exciting. You're making me wait till we come back from vacation.
Yeah, we're going to announce it. We'll announce it. And Adam has no idea. It's not something that I've told him about.
Yeah.
So.
What if I say no? You're hyping it up so much. I'm probably gonna say yes.
No, you're definitely going to say yes.
I'm probably gonna say yes.
You're going to be all in on this. The
Yeah.
thing is, we're going to have to start early in the morning.
Yeah, I
Actually,
don't mind that at all.
Yeah, we're going to have to start early in the morning. We're going to have to start in the Northern Emirates. Like, we're going to have to start.
Okay, see, now I have so many questions. Let's not talk about it because I'm just going to be thinking about it in the airplane. I don't want to think about this on vacation. I don't want to think about this in Lebanon.
This should be very, very cool.
All right. Now,
Okay.
let's move on. Let's move on. Brent, let's move on.
We'll also update next week. Another update we need to find out. This is going to be the final update for your month, right?
For the month, yeah.
For the
So,
investments.
While we're on vacation, the investments will be doing their thing. Mm-hmm. Right?
As we record this now, I still don't know.
You don't know anything.
I don't know where we are.
Yeah.
So
I know, but you don't.
Well, you won't know right now as we're recording this, like today.
Yeah.
'Cause
But
you don't know because the last one I got, we lost a little bit.
we lost a bit of money.
Yeah.
It's not
So
good.
I'm hoping before we leave, you're going to give me good news, because
Promise.
I won't be on like right now. When this airs, when this actually drops on that whatever Thursday. Let me see.
I'm gonna take a big risk. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. When this drops, let me see what date. So this should drop on July. Say this is Thursday. Next week's drops on the 26th. The 10th. So this drops on
Yeah.
July 10th. Our
Yeah.
next episode will be July 17th. So
Yeah.
July 17th will be the next episode you hear in order.
Yeah.
And we'll get a new, and that'll be it. That'll be a month. I'll decide if I want to withdraw my money from the Bank of Adam
Or give me more.
or give you. I said if you get up to at that point, if it's 1,500 dirhams,
You give me another
you
1,000.
can't lie.
I will
Because
just.
that would be very smart of you for you to put in your own money and say, yes, we're at 1,500. I'm like, wow, congratulations, Adam.
I
Here's
actually didn't
another,
think about
here's
that.
another 1,000 dirhams of my money. You got to be honest. I think you are honest because
I'm very honest.
I would not be here in this relationship with you.
Yeah. There's no way. There's no way I could lie to you.
This relationship right here, I would not be here.
I'm trying to make 20%.
I know.
I'm not trying to put my money in there.
I know, but again, if you were smart, you pretend like you may. And this is how scams work.
Right.
People say they've got all this money. Give me more money to invest. Look at what I've done. Look at all the things that I've done. I've invested so much. Look at my pay sheet.
And then they give you more than you take.
And then people get more, and then you're gone.
Yeah.
And that's how scams work. So please don't scam
I think
me.
if I tried to go, you'd catch me.
All right. Did you have anything else? Because we gotta go.
Yeah. Do we have time for like a 5-minute topic? 4 minutes, or should we save it?
The thing is, we use this studio, and Jacob comes in and does his show next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you got?
Okay. Well, I just found a list of the most unwashed body parts when you take a shower.
Wow.
So
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna guess. Can I guess?
you can guess. Okay. Top 3. I have the list of the top 3.
Only 3?
Yeah, that's the 3 most unwashed.
Okay.
Because how many body parts are there really? So
Well, I mean, you could. Well, don't give me hints. Go on.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I want to see. I'm gonna give you.
I'll give you number 1. I bet.
I'll give you 100 dirhams.
Oh, come on. No, you don't have that. Come on now.
You gave me 100 dirhams for the last thing.
I did.
Last time you gave. So I'll give it back to you. If you guess the number 1.
Uh-huh.
If you guess the number 1, and you have 5 chances to guess the number 1 most unwashed body.
5 chances.
5. Yeah.
I don't think you should give me 5.
I mean, you might. I don't. It's a lot of body parts.
All right. Now, when we say body parts, are they very small segmented areas, or are they large? Is it small? Is it very small, or is it like general area?
General area, and also, but not how small are you talking about?
Okay. I'm gonna say my number 1. My first impression for this was the feet. The feet are the most unwashed item.
It's not part of the top 3.
Really?
Yeah, it's not part
shocking.
of the top 3.
You know why? Because a lot of people don't even think about the feet.
Yeah.
Some people think, "Oh, my feet are getting wet all the time. They always get wet." Do you not wash your feet?
I do.
Okay, good.
But every second shower. Yeah, I'm honest. I'm full. I'll tell you everything.
It's probably it's probably above the average, I think. But I wash every time I get. And you know what? That's probably what's going to kill me. Slipping in the shower because I get on one foot. I get on one foot like like a flamingo, and I'm like this. Wash.
Putting through the
because my shower's not big enough for me to like go get around. But if you're on one foot in the shower, that is doom waiting to happen. That's Final Destination right there.
You know, I do that too.
I can't believe it wasn't the feet.
It's not the feet. All right, yeah. 4 goes to get number 1.
Ears.
That is number 1. That is number 1. I'm gonna send you 100 dirhams.
See, aren't you glad? Aren't you glad you didn't offer me 100 dirhams, please? All right, give me the others. Just give me the others.
Yeah. Okay. So the most unwashed body part are the ears.
Yep.
Number 2 is the belly button.
By the way, that's disgusting.
Yeah,
and belly button was going to be my next guess.
All right.
Disgusting. Wash your ears. There's so much stuff. Yeah. And if you use in-ear pods, look inside the little rubber things in your ear pods. Or whatever earphones you use, they get disgusting. You got to clear that out. If they're not sounding right, it's because there's a bunch of stuff inside. So make sure you clean that. Belly button, also get in there, clean that out.
Yeah, belly button. It is actually 64% of people admitted to not washing their belly button.
Wow.
I think this is in the U.S.
Wow.
This is 66% for ears.
Huh.
And number 3. You want to have one more guess?
Man, you should have let me guess because I really did. I was going to guess belly button. Okay, I'm going to assume it's not one of the nether regions because, I mean...
Yeah. Everyone watches those parts.
You got to wash.
Everyone watches those parts,
Well, I know some people.
Oh, really?
It's not, I'm going to say... I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, specifically women, don't wash their hair very often. So I'm going to say hair.
No.
Okay, what is it?
It is the shins.
The shins, the front of the leg.
People don't wash their legs.
But specifically the front of the leg, shin. Wow.
Specifically, the front. Under the knee.
Who washes?
Under the knee. Not behind the knee, like from the knee down.
Yeah, knee down.
Knee to foot.
Knee to ankle.
Yeah, like calf as well. Everything.
Oh, not the back either. Not the calf. Because they say shins. I think that's the front.
They say shins, but I took a deeper look into the survey, and they said legs as in the same department. They said legs.
You went deep. You know what? I hope people waited to the end of this podcast to hear this because it may have been the best part.
I hope so.
And I want to apologize for everything before this because that was really good. I like that. I like that survey.
Thanks.
Wash your ears.
Well, before we finish, can I ask you real quick? Is there anything that you neglect when you have a shower?
I wash every single thing.
Every single
thing? I wash
thing?
inside my nostrils, dude.
Really?
I wash it all.
Everything?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Unless it's... I'm kind of like a girl. I'm kind of like a girl. Sometimes I won't wash my hair because I don't have time.
You got long hair though.
Well, I don't have time either.
Yeah, fair.
And this takes a lot. This right here takes a lot to do.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
No, for me, when I get in the shower,
what do you not wash? This is gonna be gross. Go.
I'm going through it. I get in the shower. First thing I do, wash my hair, wash the regions, and then wash the armpits. Then I go over the shoulder, over the arms. I have this loofah, and I use it I go. Sometimes I will forget to wash the legs.
So that means you don't wash your feet.
No, because
Wait, you skip the legs and wash the feet?
No,
Weird.
but I'll stand on one foot like you and I'll wash my feet.
Oh, you're flamingo as well.
I'll do that as well.
Nice.
But I'm not as tall as you, so it's not as dangerous.
It's so dangerous. When you're up here and your head is so far off the ground, you're just waiting for it. All right.
But yeah, I forget to wash the legs sometimes.
I'm not gonna ever be near your legs, so I don't have anything to worry about. But You should always wash pretty much everything.
I do end up getting it though.
Right.
Like
You know, this
after
went from
second or
being a
third
really
shower.
good bit. Now we've gone too long on it. And now it's
Sure.
not a good bit anymore.
I'll learn from that.
All right. We'll see you back next week when we're here from holiday. I'm very excited.